Hey guys, Dr. Marra here, and it is March 28th, 2013, and just here to do a quick update. Energies are sure pulsating, coming in strong there at the March spring equinox, and they had died down a little bit, I think, to allow everybody to catch their breath, but after a few days, around the 23rd, 24th, even into the 25th, it was pretty much full on again. And just a quick reminder that some of the things that we're experiencing are not our own. So I'm sure there's many of us that have some residual cellular memories from this lifetime or other lifetimes, but we've also decided to collectively transmute and transcend some of this lower vibratory energies to help everybody collectively move through this process a little more in a better or a more streamlined sense. So just remember, people are shaking things off all around you. Mother Earth is, and you may be taking that on if you're susceptible. So remember to clear yourself every day. Go within. Now's the time to get into your heart. And whether you have to get in there with a guided meditation and then allow your higher self to take over, or if you can simply guide yourself through it, get into a quiet place and space, whether it be in your home, set your intent and the space and the place with high energies through love, or get out into nature. Take your shoes off, as I always say, and tap into Mother Earth. But whatever you do to get into a quiet place so that you can tap into your heart source and allow yourself to communicate with all aspects of yourself. The way I look at this transition right now is that we're bringing all aspects of ourselves together into one, into this particular moment of now. And in order for some of these higher vibratory frequencies of ourselves to come together in one place at one time, we have to get rid of some of the old, some of the things that aren't necessary anymore. They were there as a tool to help us grow. But again, what are you willing to give up? And in my personal belief, bringing heaven to earth is bringing all aspects of yourself into unity, and therefore, as above, so below. So is everybody else doing a similar thing. And again, we have free will and we have choice. So those of us that have chosen to do this will be doing this, and those who are resistant are going to have a harder time, and those who didn't come here for the total completion, they will be directed in where they need to be in their moment of now. So there's no judgment. We're all spiritual beings living a human experience, and we've come here with what some people call contracts, but I think we just decide prior to incarnation, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to help each individual person? And I know I've talked about this before, so I don't want to be too repetitive, but just a quick reminder that we're approaching approaching April, and closing out on March, and we'll see what transpires over the next couple days. I'm actually excited to see how this month is going to end, and how the new beginnings manifest. Things are coming quicker and quicker, so remember, thought becomes reality, and if you focus your intent on a particular task that you want to achieve or something you want to draw to yourself, the longer you can hold that thought, the quicker it comes to you. And because of these higher vibratory frequencies, and because we're raising into this higher vibration that's coming in and what is being emitted by Mother Earth, we're bringing things to ourselves quicker. So just a caution that if you're in a low vibratory frequency, you're going to attract more of that same thing to yourself even quicker now. So if you're in resistance, you're not willing to give certain things up that are not in your greatest good right now, it may be to your detriment, and at least in a perceived way with your physicality. So, quick reminder, go within, try to shed whatever's not in your greatest good right now. Send out love and light to everybody around you, the planet, the universe, and also send love to yourself, unconditional love. And I guess that's it for now. I guess we're going to see what transpires. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. There's a lot of things happening out in the open. But another thing is, as we're transitioning, the new is coming in, the old is leaving, but the old is going out with a fight. So there are some things that may be occurring, that may be witnessed, that if you're in a fear-based mentality, it may be looked upon as catastrophic, when in fact it's probably in our best interest, depending on your perspective again. And be careful what you align yourself with. Have your discernment, do your due diligence when you're aligning yourself with particular things, because we've been fooled in the past, and you can be fooled just as easily by some of these higher, I don't want to say real high, probably intermediate, between where we are and where we're going. There are some energies that are out there that don't have our greatest good in mind, and they're trying to be deceitful. So if you're in alignment with your heart, you will be able to see it easier now than what you could say maybe 5 years ago. But it's still there. We're still in this transition. So don't think that everything is flowers and butterflies. Boy, how should I say this? That's what we want, obviously. So you can focus your attention towards that. But I'm just trying to caution that you don't let your guard down in these times right now. So it's difficult to communicate in words some of the things, because they almost sound contradictory to one another. What I'd like to present is to stay in a positive attitude, become the observer, see things for what they truly are, go to your heart to figure that out, and then discern, is this in your greatest good to focus your attention towards and give it energy or not? And just be aware that there are still some things that are going on that will be testing you, and testing how well you can discern the higher vibration from the lower vibration, and what is in your highest good and what isn't. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I'm sorry, but it's hard to communicate some of these things in words. I guess that's about it for now. One other thing is various people have tried to connect with me, and just remember that if you do, make sure you give your correct return email address. Somebody recently from Oklahoma, after I did that video there in Oklahoma, tried to connect for a consultation, and the email address that they gave did not work. So if people are trying to connect with me, if I haven't gotten back to you, it's just simply because I haven't gotten the correct email address, or I haven't received the communication. And there's a lot of that crazy stuff going around too right now, I guess. Me personally, I've been seeing it, but also other people have talked about it as well. So I guess that's it for now. And again, get into your quiet place and space, wherever it is, whether it's out in nature, whether it's in your home. Use some crystals, get into your heart. It's not necessary that you have to go through rituals unless you truly believe in it. If it makes you feel better, then do it. But it's not necessary. You don't have to. Once you're at a point where you trust in yourself and your heart, you don't require all those things, but it comes down to your perspective, how you've been raised, what you truly believe in, and all of those tools still have value for those who believe that they're necessary. So again, if you feel like you will benefit from them, use them. If you don't feel like they're necessary, then they're really not. Really, we're raising into these higher vibrations, and we're transitioning into a place and space where we can rely on ourselves for anything and everything. But again, different people are at different um, points in the path. So if you're somewhere on your path where you feel that you need the protection with the lighting a candle and using sage and crystals and those types of things, that's fine. Wherever you are, wherever you're comfortable with. Some people just find that if they just use their intent and they get into a quiet place and they call upon the highest sources of creation and they call upon themselves, their higher selves, and they visualize almost a force field bubble around them, and they have their protection. It's within. All power is within. So do what you got to do, and try to always use unconditional love with whatever you do, because what you put out is what you bring to yourself. And I guess that's it for now. I think I babbled enough on this session. But if you would like to connect with me, you can connect via a guiding light, lite.com is my website, or a guiding light, lite @gmail.com. And that's it for now. Until next time, I'll send you guys love, light, and laughter. And enjoy the rest of March. And we'll see if anything funky happens between now and then, and April 1st over the weekend. And again, love, light, and laughter.